So today we have the Archimedes Explorer Type 1 and Type 2. Here comes Type 1. Because they're a screw drive tank, they won't operate just anywhere. In other words, on smooth wood floors it isn't going to operate. Nice thing is you can go sideways really quickly, or you can go forward, of course. And of course you can turn. And here's Type 2. Let's bring it into frame. So I have to run them on this carpet because they won't be able to run on a smooth floor because there's nothing for the screws to dig into. And like the others, you can shoot them immediately one way or the other, and of course you can go backwards. Let's turn this guy around. In the back of this one I put a rotating lit motor effect. So basically, it's no good at all on hardwood floors or hard surfaces because the screws can't bite into anything. So what you really need is you need sand, or you need dirt, or you need mud, or if you have snow it needs to be firm snow, because if it's powder snow it's just going to sink into it, of course. Let's get this guy turned around here. So, there we have it. Archimedes Explorer Type 1 screw tank and Type 2. I'll take the camera here and see if we can get a little bit closer in some of this. I don't know if it'll close in, but I have a little robot controlling the cockpit controls. The batteries go into this controller here. And then there's a long battery container, like so, that holds the four batteries. And this one I decided to put the little robot guy in the front. And the little lit spinning motor effect on the back. Batteries go in the same way. I'd really wanted to do a demo of these outside, but it is so cold out there, way below freezing, and the wind is blowing like crazy. And the only place I'd have sand and dirt that I could run it in is in the horse stall area. But the horses are in there, so that's not a very safe place to be trying to run toys on the ground with the horses stomping around. And the rest of the ground outside is covered in powdered snow that just started falling. I was hoping it would be more of a wet packing snow, because then we could run them on those, but because it's just powder, as soon as you take the toy and drop it, it just disappears in the powder, because it isn't packable. So we couldn't do that. So here we are on this carpet. Thicker carpet would have been better, but at least this carpet allows them to bite a little bit into it. They can't bite into, like I say, a hard surface at all, because you have these screws that have to be able to bite into something. And if you're on a surface like these hardwood floors, let's get the camera set back up here for this, then it's gonna, oh! Okay, I think we're back. So if you tried to go anywhere, you never know what it's going to do, because they can't bite into anything. All they can do is rotate. Now the one thing you could probably still do is go sideways, because then they act like wheels. But nothing else will be predictable. That's forward, for example, and because there's no traction, there's reverse, no traction. Sideways though, your screws act like wheels, so you can pretty much always do your sideways thing.